Can we talk? I know you're probably still mad at me. I know I said some things I shouldn't have said, but I can't just leave it like this. I can't go to bed tonight knowing you're in the next room, thinking I hate you or that I don't care. Because I do care. I care so much, it's killing me. Please, just 5 minutes? Thank you. I don't even know where to start. I've been rehearsing this in my head for the past hour, pacing around my room, trying to figure out what to say to you. And now that I'm here, standing in front of you, all those words just disappeared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier, for storming off, for acting like you did something unforgivable when you were just being yourself. But I need you to understand, that fight wasn't really about what you think it was about. It wasn't about you forgetting to pick up dinner or about you spending time with her at the party. It was about something else, something I've been hiding from you for months now. And I can't keep hiding it anymore because it's eating me alive. The truth is, I've been jealous. So jealous I can barely stand it sometimes. And I know that sounds ridiculous because we're just roommates, just friends. But that's the problem. I don't want to be just friends anymore. I haven't wanted that for a long time now. Do you remember when we first moved in together? How excited we were? How we stayed up all night unpacking boxes and arguing about where the furniture should go? You insisted the couch had to face the window, and I said it should face the TV. And we compromised by putting it at this weird angle that doesn't really face either. That was 6 months ago. 6 months of living with you, of seeing you every single day, of falling asleep knowing you're just on the other side of that wall. And somewhere along the way, something changed for me. I started noticing little things about you, things I never paid attention to before, like the way you hum to yourself when you're making coffee in the morning, or how you always leave your shoes by the door in this perfectly chaotic pile, or the way you look at me sometimes when you think I'm not paying attention, like I'm the only person in the room. And those little things, they started adding up, until one day I woke up and realized I was in love with my best friend. And I didn't know what to do with that, because you never said anything. You never gave me any sign that you felt the same way. So I just kept it to myself, tried to act normal, tried to pretend my heart didn't race every time you smiled at me. But it got harder and harder to hide, especially when I started seeing you with other people. Like tonight, at that party, when I saw you talking to her, laughing at her jokes, standing so close to her. It felt like someone reached into my chest and squeezed my heart until I couldn't breathe. And I know I have no right to feel that way. You're not mine. You never were. We're just friends, just roommates, just two people who happen to share an apartment and a Wi-Fi password. But that didn't stop it from hurting. It didn't stop me from feeling like I was losing you to someone else. So I picked a fight. I picked a stupid, meaningless fight about dinner because I couldn't tell you the real reason I was upset. I couldn't tell you that seeing you with her made me realize how much I want you to look at me that way. How much I want to be the one you laugh with, the one you stand close to, the one you choose. And now you know. Now you know the real reason I've been so distant lately, so irritable, so impossible to live with. It's because I'm terrified. Terrified that one day you're going to bring someone home, someone who isn't me, and I'll have to smile and pretend I'm happy for you while my heart breaks into 1,000 pieces. So yeah, that's why I yelled at you tonight. That's why I stormed off and slammed my door like a child. Because I'm a coward, and I didn't know how to tell you the truth. But I'm telling you now. I'm telling you that I'm in love with you, and I have been for months. And if you don't feel the same way, if this ruins everything, then I'm sorry. But I couldn't keep pretending anymore. I couldn't keep living with you and acting like my feelings don't exist. So, there it is, the truth. And now I'm just standing here, waiting for you to say something, anything. Even if it's just, I think you should move out. At least then I'd know. At least then I could start trying to move on. Wait, what? What did you just say? You feel the same way? You've been feeling this way too? For how long? Since we moved in? Oh my God, we've both been hiding this from each other this whole time? I don't even know what to say. I thought I was going to confess and you were going to let me down gently. I thought you were going to tell me you only see me as a friend, that this changes everything, that maybe I should find a new place. But you're telling me you've been feeling this too? That you've been watching me the same way I've been watching you? How did we let this go on for so long without saying anything? How many nights did we sit on that couch, inches apart, both wanting the same thing, and neither of us brave enough to reach out? We're idiots. You know that? Complete idiots. But I'm so relieved right now I could cry. Actually, I think I am crying. Sorry, I'm a mess. I've been holding this in for so long, and now that it's out, now that I know you feel the same way, it's like I can finally breathe again. Can I come closer? I've been standing here by the doorway this whole time, keeping my distance. Like I'm afraid if I get too close, I'll say something I can't take back. But I guess it's too late for that now. There. Now I can see your face properly. Now I can see that look in your eyes. The one I've been too scared to hope meant what I thought it meant. You're looking at me like I'm something precious. Like I'm something you've been waiting for. Is that really how you see me? Because that's how I see you. Every single day. Can I ask you something? When did you know? When did you realize you felt this way about me? Was it gradual, like it was for me? Or was there a specific moment when it just hit you? For me, I think it was that night a few weeks ago, when we stayed up until 3 a.m, just talking. Do you remember? We were supposed to be watching a movie, but we ended up turning it off halfway through because we got distracted. And we just talked about everything and nothing. About our childhoods, our dreams, our fears. And at some point, you reached over and tucked my hair behind my ear. It was such a small gesture, so casual, like you didn't even think about it. But it made my heart stop. Because in that moment, I realized I wanted you to touch me like that all the time. I wanted you to look at me the way you were looking at me that night, like I was the only thing that mattered. And I knew I was falling for you, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. So I just let it happen. I let myself fall, even though I was terrified you wouldn't be there to catch me. But you are here, aren't you? You're telling me you're here, that you want this too. I still can't believe it. I keep waiting for you to take it back, to tell me you were just being nice, that you didn't mean it. But you're not taking it back. You're just looking at me with that same expression, like I'm something you've been waiting for too. Can I touch you? I've been wanting to for so long, and now that I know you want me to, I don't know if I can hold back anymore. Okay. I'm going to put my hand on your cheek. Is that okay? Your skin is so warm, and you're leaning into my touch, like you've been waiting for this too. God, this feels so right, like this is how it was always supposed to be. Like we wasted so much time being scared when we could have been doing this. You know what the worst part was? The worst part was living with you, seeing you every day and not being able to do this, not being able to reach out and touch you whenever I wanted, not being able to tell you how beautiful you looked when you first woke up in the morning, or how much I loved hearing your laugh echoing through the apartment, or how many times I stood outside your door at night, wanting to knock, wanting to crawl into your bed and just be close to you. But I was too scared of ruining what we had, too scared of losing you completely. And tonight, when we fought, I thought I'd ruined it anyway. I thought I'd pushed you away for good. But instead, it brought us here, to this moment, where I'm finally telling you the truth, and you're telling me you feel the same way. So maybe that fight was what we needed. Maybe we needed to break before we could finally be honest with each other. Because now there's nothing standing between us. No more secrets, no more pretending. Just you and me and this feeling that's been building for months. Can I kiss you? I know that's a big step, and maybe we should talk more first. Figure out what this means for us. But I've been dreaming about kissing you for so long, and now that I know you want this too, I don't think I can wait anymore. You're nodding. You're telling me yes. Okay, I'm going to... Come here. Let me get closer. I'm going to put my other hand on your waist, pull you toward me. And you're not pulling away. You're letting me hold you, letting me draw you in. Your heart is racing. I can feel it. Mine is too. Here I go. Oh, wow. That was everything I imagined it would be, and more. Your lips are so soft, and you taste like home. Can we do that again? Because I don't think once is going to be enough. I don't think 1,000 times is going to be enough. Come here. Let me kiss you again. Slower this time. Let me memorize the way your breath catches, the way you lean into me, the way your fingers grip my shirt like you're afraid I'll disappear. I'm not going anywhere. I promise. I'm right here, and I'm not letting you go. We should probably sit down. My legs are shaking, and I don't think I can keep standing much longer. Come on, let's go to the couch. The same couch we've sat on 100 times, watching movies, eating takeout, pretending we were just friends. Except now we don't have to pretend anymore. Here, sit with me. Let me pull you close. There we go. You're tucked into my side, your head on my shoulder, my arm around you. This is how I've wanted to hold you for months, and now I finally can. Are you okay? You've been quiet for a little while now. Are you processing all of this? Because I am too. This is a lot to take in. 6 months of living together as friends, and now suddenly we're something more. Something that doesn't quite have a name yet. but feels more real than anything I've ever experienced. What are we going to do? About the apartment, about our living situation? I mean, we're roommates, but now we're also, what, dating? Is that what this is? Are we dating now? Because if we are, I need to know. I need to know if this is real, if this is something we're actually doing, or if this is just a moment of emotional vulnerability that we're going to regret in the morning. Please tell me we're not going to regret this. Please tell me that tomorrow, when we wake up, we're still going to feel the same way. Because I don't think I could handle it if you changed your mind, if you decided this was a mistake. I don't think my heart could take it. You're telling me this isn't a mistake? You're telling me you want this, that you want me, that you've wanted me for so long. And you're promising me you're not going to change your mind, that this is real, that we're real. Okay, I believe you. I believe you, because I can see it in your eyes. I can feel it in the way you're holding me, like I'm something you've been searching for, and I'm holding you the same way, because you are. You're what I've been searching for, even before I knew I was searching. So yeah, we're doing this. We're roommates. And we're together. And we're going to figure it out as we go. Because I don't have all the answers, and I don't think you do either. But I know one thing for sure. I know that I want to be with you in every way possible. As your roommate, as your friend, as your girlfriend? Is that what I am now? Your girlfriend? I like the sound of that. I like it a lot. So, what happens now? Do we just go back to our separate rooms and pretend this conversation never happened? Or do we stay here on this couch and talk until the sun comes up? Because I'm not ready to leave yet. I'm not ready to let go of you. I've spent 6 months keeping my distance, and now that I finally have you in my arms, I don't want to move. Can we just stay like this for a while? Can we just breathe together and let everything else fade away? Thank you. Thank you for not making this weird, for not pushing me away, for being brave enough to tell me how you feel. Because I don't think I could have done this without you. I don't think I could have found the courage to confess if you hadn't given me that look that told me maybe, just maybe, you felt the same way. I'm so glad we fought tonight. I know that sounds strange, but it's true. Because if we hadn't fought, I might have kept hiding my feelings for months, maybe even years, and we would have missed out on this, on us. So thank you. Thank you for giving me a reason to finally be honest, even if it took me yelling at you about dinner to get here. You know what's funny? I've imagined this moment so many times, late at night when I couldn't sleep. I'd lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, and imagine what it would be like to tell you how I feel, how you'd react, what you'd say, whether you'd laugh at me or hug me or run away. And in my imagination, it never went this well. Usually you'd let me down gently, tell me you valued our friendship too much to risk it. Or you'd be with someone else already, and I'd have to smile and pretend I was happy for you. But this is so much better than anything I imagined. Because you're here, you're holding me, and you're telling me you want this too. And I don't have to pretend anymore. I don't have to hide how I feel or act like my heart doesn't skip a beat every time you walk into a room. I can just be myself with you. And that's everything. You're everything. Can I tell you something? Something I've never told anyone? When I first met you, back in college, I thought you were cute, but I never thought we'd end up here, living together, falling in love. I thought we'd just be classmates, maybe friends if we were lucky. And then we graduated, and we both needed a place to live, and you suggested we get an apartment together. And I said yes, because I thought it would be fun, easy, convenient. I didn't realize I was setting myself up for the most wonderful and most torturous 6 months of my life. Because living with you, it's been amazing. But it's also been so hard. Pretending I don't want more. Pretending I don't lie awake at night wishing you'd knock on my door. But now I don't have to pretend anymore. Now I can just be honest. And I can tell you that I've wanted this for so long, that I've dreamed about what it would be like to kiss you, to hold you, to fall asleep next to you. And now maybe we can actually do that. Maybe tonight, I don't have to go back to my room alone. Maybe tonight, I can stay with you. Would that be okay if I stayed? You're nodding. You're telling me yes, that you want me to stay. Okay, I'll stay. But first, can we just sit here for a little while longer? I'm not ready to move yet. I'm not ready to let go of this moment. Because this feels like the beginning of something big, something important. And I want to remember every second of it. Your breathing is so steady, so calming. I can feel your chest rising and falling beneath my hand. It's like a rhythm I can sync my own breath to. In and out, in and out. This is my favorite sound, the sound of you breathing, the sound of you being here with me. I'm going to close my eyes for a moment, not because I'm tired, but because I want to just feel this. Feel your warmth, your presence, your arms around me. And I want to remember this feeling so that on the hard days, when things get complicated, I can come back to this moment, this perfect, peaceful moment when everything finally made sense. I love you. I know I already said it earlier, but I want to say it again, now that we're here, now that you know. I love you so much, more than I ever thought I could love someone. And I'm so scared, but I'm also so excited, because we get to do this now. We get to be together. What are you thinking about? You have that look on your face, like you're deep in thought. Are you okay? Are you worried about something? You're telling me you're just happy, that you can't believe this is really happening. Me neither. It feels like a dream, like I'm going to wake up and realize none of this was real. But it is real, isn't it? This is really happening. We're really here, together. And tomorrow, when we wake up, we're still going to be together. We're going to have breakfast like we always do, except this time it's going to be different. This time, I might kiss you while you're making coffee, or hold your hand while we eat. This time, I don't have to hide how I feel. Can I ask you something? What are we going to tell people? Our friends, our families? Are we going to tell them right away, or are we going to keep this between us for a while? I mean, I don't need to rush anything. I just want to know what you're comfortable with. Because this is new for both of us, and I don't want to pressure you into anything. I want to be on the same page. I want to make sure we're both ready for this, for whatever this becomes. You're telling me we can take it slow? Figure it out as we go? Okay, I like that. Because I don't need to have all the answers right now. I just need to know that you're here, that you're with me, and that we're going to figure this out together. You know what I'm most excited about? Besides the kissing, which I'm very excited about. I'm excited about the little things, like being able to curl up next to you on the couch without worrying about sitting too close, or cooking dinner together and not having to pretend I don't want to wrap my arms around you from behind, or falling asleep next to you and waking up to see your face first thing in the morning. Those are the things I've been dreaming about. The quiet, intimate, everyday moments that suddenly mean so much more when you're with someone you love. And now I get to have those moments with you. I'm so happy right now. Happier than I've been in months. Because for the first time, I feel like everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. You're in my arms, I'm in yours, and we're finally being honest about how we feel. I think I'm ready to go to bed now. Not because I want to leave, but because I'm so comfortable right now. So relaxed that I think I could fall asleep right here. But I'd rather fall asleep in your bed, with your arms around me, knowing that when I wake up, you'll still be there. Is that okay? Can we go to your room? I promise I'll be good. I just want to be close to you. I want to fall asleep listening to your heartbeat and wake up knowing this wasn't just a dream. You're standing up, taking my hand, leading me down the hallway toward your room. This feels surreal. How many times have I walked past your door, wondering what it would be like to be invited in, to stay. And now I don't have to wonder anymore. Your room smells like you, like coffee and clean laundry and something else I can't quite name, but that makes me feel safe. Can we just lie down? I'm so tired, but in a good way. Like all the tension I've been carrying for months just melted away. Come here, let me hold you. Or do you want to hold me? Either way, I just want to be close to you. There we go. You're lying down, and I'm curling up next to you. Your arm is around me, pulling me closer, and I'm resting my head on your chest, listening to your heartbeat. Thump, thump, thump. Steady, reassuring, reminding me that this is real. I can feel myself starting to drift. My eyelids are getting heavy, and my breathing is slowing down. But before I fall asleep, I want to tell you one more thing. Thank you. Thank you for tonight, for being honest with me, for letting me be honest with you. Thank you for not running away, for staying, for choosing me. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, or what challenges we'll face as we figure out how to be roommates and partners. But I know that as long as we're together, we'll be okay. Because you're my best friend, and now you're so much more than that. And I wouldn't trade us, for anything in the world. Good night, my love. Sweet dreams. I'll be right here when you wake up. Right here, in your arms, where I belong. And tomorrow we start this new chapter together. But for now, let's finish the script. But for now, let's just rest. Let's just breathe together and let the world fade away. I can feel you relaxing beneath me, your heartbeat slowing to that peaceful rhythm, and I'm matching it, syncing my breath to yours. In and out. In and out. This is perfect. You're perfect. And I'm so grateful, so incredibly grateful that you're mine. My eyes are closing now, and the last thing I'm aware of is your warmth, your steady breathing, your arms holding me safe. I love you. I love you so much. Sleep well, sweetheart. I'll see you in the morning, okay? And when you wake up, I'll still be here. I promise. Sweet dreams.